Greetings. I am a Dragon Alchemist, and allow me to entertain you. I am once again playing Fallout 4, and I am at the cabin, Longfellow's cabin. And I've done a lot of foundational work.
Damn fog's got in my lungs again.
It still needs a lot of work. But it gives me a preliminary idea of how I want to set up the settlement. Mainly, this top level will be my personal house and redoubt. Second place will be residential section. And first place will be engineering and trading post. But that's going to be for later when the Contraptions DLC comes out. I still want to set up that elevator after all, and I have no idea what that's going to entail. Does it need power? Does it need a special structure? And so that is going to halt most of my construction here. I will be still constructing a little here and there to keep the place supported. I still need a lot of supplies and food. But aside from that, it's going to be minimalistic from here on out. In the meantime, I've got to get to Far Harbor and talk to the people there. I've got a few quests to turn in. Power tools to deliver. Monsters slain. Feeling a bit like a witcher here.
Island catch you off guard. Buy my guns.
Just who I need to talk to. That I did. And you should know that someone else is looking for them.
Here are your tools.
A fair bit of luck running into you. Here's your reward. Well earned. And now to work in the hull.
That's it? Nothing else? No other issues? I was kinda waiting for something.
You are a curious specimen. Despite our friendly town doing its best to chase you out, you keep helping us ingrates all the same. I got to ask, why do you keep at it?
Because you need the help. Apparently that option is not in the card, so it's because, while you're not happy about the help, you still are good at heart.
You're good people in some dire straits. Figured you could use a hand.
Huh? You running for office? Well, if that's the truth, we don't deserve it. Most folk here are set in their ways, yes? It makes no difference how hard you try to get in good with them. Heck, it took my family 3 generations before the Daltons would sell us a heel of bread. But there's a way. A downright insane way, mind you. You can turn even the most stubborn fool around.
Heh. Okay, apparently I'll take that as a challenge. But why the hostility?
Why are some harbormen so hostile to outsiders?
Most of the folk on this rock believe they've been given the God-given right to walk here. The way I figure it, if you got the moxie to survive, you earned your place.
Alright. Give me the challenge.
I'll hear you out.
In olden times, leaders were chosen by something called the Captain's Dance. Legends say the toughest, meanest, and outright craziest hopefuls would chum the waters and lure out the worst the island could throw at them. Once the would-be captain killed the Mirelurk Queen, or Fog Crawler, or what have you, they'd invite the whole island to feast off the bounty. You do this, well, you won't be made captain, but you'll earn respect. Everyone's respect.
Heh. Yeah, will it work? And if I have to defeat a Mirelurk Queen, I'm gonna have to set up some defenses beforehand. And why are you helping me? That's also a good question. I don't have to ask, will it work? It either does or it doesn't.
Why are you helping me?
My job is to heal people, and not just from the physical type of injuries. The island's in trouble like it's never been, and you might, just might, be the medicine we desperately need.
So I'm supposed to be the morale booster. Fair enough, I suppose.
So if we throw this dance, it'll really change their minds?
The dance hasn't been done in living memory. Some people think the tradition is dead, but its history is so deep in this island. You do it, and it'll turn heads for certain.
Well, as it is, I hate Marler Queens. I'll give it a go.
I'm ready to become a legend then.
You what? You crack me up. There's an old Mirelurk feasting grounds by Emmett's Causeway, a treacherous stretch along the coast. Go there and throw any kind of meat you got into the water. All that blood and viscera will be sure to attract attention. And then wait. I'll make sure there's a witness or two. Prove to the rest of these clods you belong.
How about I throw a few mines into the water beforehand? Is there any kind of penalty for mining the area? Oh, yeah. I'm not gonna... I did pick up a few nuclear mines back at the Crater House. I may as well use them. No. Oh, yes. Got to talk to Dalton.
Your loved ones of mine.
What are you looking at?
I'm not looking at you, I'm looking for her.
Mitch, the last
Grandpa
branch.
George can rest in peace. The fog crawler is dead.
Wonderful. That's another chapter successfully concluded. You truly are the heroic Avenger I hoped you were. With that fog crawler gone, we can send some folks up there to get the place ready for you.
Oh,
That's
now
right.
it's available.
The farm is yours. Your own little piece of the island. It'll take work to get it up and running again, but you'll have help. And here's another 200 caps in gratitude for your service to the great Dalton lineage.
Uh-huh. And what else you got for me?
Who else needs to be avenged?
I was just about to explain. No, I don't have to tell you that the bonds of blood and family are strong. As strong as any a person can know. But if you ask me, the strongest among them is the bond that exists between two married people. That's why the last part of this tale is the hardest one for me to tell.
I can tell a sob story is coming my way. But apparently, yes, I know how you feel.
Believe me, I know exactly how you feel.
Haven't thought about
That's
Nora in a
true.
long time, actually.
Then I'm sorry to hear it. Perhaps we'll confront our pain together. My late husband, Daniel, was the best fisherman this island ever saw. He and his crew had a favorite fishing spot out by Brooks Head Lighthouse. One day, a day I'll never forget. I see Danny's boat pulling up with his crewmen all shouting and carrying on. Turns out some trappers moved into the lighthouse. No doubt because the island told them to. They're all crazier than a bag of mole rats. Their leader was having a little target practice. Shot Danny right between the eyes. Killed him, just like that. You go and get that son of a bitch. You make him pay for doing the island's bidding.
Okay, where is this lighthouse? I don't mind hunting a bunch of crazies that are shooting everyone that comes their way.
How do I get to the Brooks Head Lighthouse?
It's southwest of town, not far from the quarry.
There's a quarry? Alright.
I'll make that trapper pay.
All right then. Remember, trappers may be half crazy from the fog, but they still know how to use a gun.
Depends on the range. Maybe I should have set up my Longfellow cabin a little better. I don't care how much range you have unless you can outrange an artillery piece. At which point, it's not a fair fight. And I'm perfectly fine with that. Where is it? Where is it? There's the storage drives. Oh, wow, it's all the way across the island. Okay, it may be a while before I avenge your husband. Maybe a long while. But in any case, I have a destination. I have to get the storage drives at Southwest Harbor first before I turn in to Dima and start investigating what's going on down there. I don't have anything else in the pipe, do I? Let's see. Help Chase, help Faraday. Yeah, I'm already helping over here with data recovery. And I'm already gotta go back to inform Chase about the bad news. And I'm just gonna stack everything up before I get into Arcadia. Arcadia. I keep on saying Arcadia. Question is, where do I want to go from there? So, okay, here's the plan. I go to Arcadia, see what's that old pond house, and then head directly to Southwest Harbor to retrieve the storage drives. Oh, so there's the Vim Pop Factory. Interesting. Alright, here we go. And here we are. Arcadia at nighttime. And I just realized I should have gotten some food and water before I left Longfell's place. Too late for that now.
Maybe someday more places in the world will accept us for who we are.
Well, I'm trying bit by bit. I am trying. Over the wall, and further south. Just gotta follow the road. This is the road. Night sky looks beautiful up here. I can see why they built an observatory around here. Down below, not so pretty. I can only wonder what's gonna start hunting me as I start getting down into the fog layers. Still gotta keep looking up into the trees. Gotta beware of gulpers from now on. It's down this way. Have I been there before? I don't think so. Well, that'll be for later. Gotta wander into the fog. Unfortunate hazard, Nick. We can't get around it. The fog is everywhere. Oh, whoa! How did I miss you?
Walk away.
Well, at least I wasn't a very tough bear. Then again, 4 laser bolts to those brain case tends to do enough damage. Toolbox. I'll take that. Fog is really messing with my situational awareness. Not enough, though, that I missed something down here. Anything around here besides these glowing mushrooms? Oh, I see something down there. That's another bear. But as I'm not traveling that way, I don't have to shoot you. Let's keep it that way, too. Look up. I don't think the gulpers go up this high. They don't go up to these altitudes. They are near water, too. So I don't exactly have to keep looking up. There's enough hazards as it is. Oop. Pardon me, a little hiccup there. Ah, Old Pond House. Who are you? Trapper! Trapper, gotta die. Repositioning? Don't let them know where I am. Anything upstairs? Ah, movement. Wait for it. There we go. That's another one down, and they don't know where I am. I'm patient. That house has just become a coffin for them. Ah, missed. They might know where I am now. How am I missing all these? Didn't miss that one. Okay, that was just miserable shooting on my part. I'll admit that much. I'll just go for center mass on someone twirling like that. Repositioning, repositioning. Just gonna keep an eye out on the left and right sides as I do. Advancing. Oh, seriously? Yep, these guys definitely needed to die. I am just off target today. Ooh, a never-ending laser rifle. Interesting. Not something I'd use, however. If it takes that much ammunition to bring something down, I prefer to make the shots count more. Strange fruit. A lot of strange fruit. Ooh, taking that. Taking this. Wow, they certainly made a mess of this place. Anything upstairs that I should be looking for? We'll get to that in a moment. Take the Abraxo cleaner for the acid. I wonder what else I can do with this house. That is the question. Sequin dress, postman uniform. I guess someone lived here that was a postman before the war. Unfortunate. That does bring up the question. What would I do with a postal service around here? I've got a teleporter now. I can just imagine it. Teleport your mail! We take postage stamps, too. Come to any of our settlements. We will give you postage stamps for the right amount of caps. Hungry now. I suppose people around here have to use the old snail mail. The internet was not exactly a thing, even pre-war. I'm not going out there. Nope, not following the lights. I am simply not going there. Gonna just keep following this road.
Wouldn't want to wander away.
Nope, we wouldn't, Nick. Here's a car. Still looks relatively intact, too. Huh. I think we can salvage this. Looks nice. I don't know about functional, though. Just a pair of rad stags? We're not here to cause a fuss. Live and let live. That sort of thing. If at all possible. If you're in danger, though, I shoot you in the head, and that's that. Which way am I going now? This road is really winding. And the fog has completely blocked out the stars. That is actually a nice little feature. Up near the observatory, the skies are clear. You can see the stars and the moon. Down here, nope, it's inky murk. Can't see a thing. Either up or to the sides. There's another house. Do I want to approach? Ooh, that's foreboding. What is this place? I'm just gonna find out what it is. I'm not gonna go inside. I've got haptic drives to recover after all. But I at least want to have the location marked down in case I need to come back. I really should also look out for mines. Okay, Harbor Grand Hotel. We've located the area, we've marked it, we are moving along. I'm not gonna walk into a bunch of mines again. I've had enough for one time. One nuke grenade and a bunch of mines was bad enough. I'm still bewildered how the children of Adam got access to such an armory. They must have pitched 4 nuke grenades at me. I mean, I am in power armor. That was the appropriate response to someone wearing power armor. Just making sure that when I go in there... Ooh. Rabbit. Oh! Oh! Ow! Ow! Back off! Back off, puppy! I'm no chew toy.
What's that?
Oh, oh, another one. Whew. Bunch of wolves chasing rabbits. Should have kept on going after the rabbit. Rabbit wouldn't have shot back. I suppose now it's safe to go on in. If nothing came at me after that much noise, nothing will. Got a red rocket. See what's in here. Just another little distraction on my way to the drives.
That's it.
Take this, take this, take this. Leave that. I'm quite sure if there's any other scavengers out there, they'll be rather surprised to find a bunch of missiles sitting out there for them to take. They're welcome to it as long as they don't use it against me. But I wonder what the chances of that are. It's usually never that nice. Okay, we're clear so far. Move along. Move along. Wandering through town, looking for any traces of something strange and unusual. What are these tanks for? I don't see what they could be. Then again, I'm not... Oh, what's back here? Maybe they're water storage? I can't tell. I can't look inside. Oh well. I suppose it doesn't concern me at the moment. What does, however, is what might be next to the haptic drives. Oh, gunfire. What's the bet? It's gonna be more trappers. Scout the place out. Faraday did warn me that something had to have intercepted the shipment. So either the place...
Awful lot of rads around. I should get out of here.
Either the boat wrecked due to natural foggy conditions, or someone just drove it into a bad situation. And considering I'm hearing gunfire, I'm more inclined to believe the latter. Ooh, nice garage. Now, here's the question. Are the people here friendly or not? These lamps do not make infiltration any easier for me. Not gonna loot until I confirm these people are hostile. I'm pulling up the deliverer in any case. Let's see. Check left. Check right. Oh, we have Oh, that looks hostile. That looks very hostile. Can I shut this thing down? Can I hack it? Nope, nope. I cannot. Still not sure if the people around here are hostile or not. They could have just set this thing to shoot at any strangers approaching. A very aggressive stance, but not unreasonable. But if they start shooting at me, then we have issues. Okay. I'm going to come on out and reveal myself to one of these people. If they have no issues with me, we have no issues, period. Okay. Hello. Oh, no. We have problems. Hey, you shot first. You shot first. Go to sleep. Go to sleep. This is all a bad dream. A very bad dream. One very loud, bad dream. Full of bullets. And screaming. And blood. And lasers. Oh, nice shot, Nick. I was about to flank it. Oh, and I've been flanked. I've been flanked. Flanking. Flanking target. I will make use of my jetpack wherever possible. You okay down there, Nick? Oh, he's taking care of something down here. At this range, I may as well use the lance. One. I saw someone back here. Where are they? Ah. Thanks for keeping them occupied, Nick. I think that was the last of them. There's a lot of ammo for this place. Ooh, more fusion cells. Definitely taking that. Wow, they had a lot of fusion cells. That's very good for me. Confirmed. This place is hostile. I hear a radio. Where is it? Is it in there? I mean, it's very nice music and all. Oh, it's a jukebox. Sorry about that. I'd love to listen, but I got business to take care of. What's the bet that these trappers are the ones that were responsible for what is going on over there? I've heard of the glowing sea, but the burning sea? Alright, I gotta take a closer look at this. What's going on? Oh. It's burning crude. That's not good. I gotta take a look for this from up above. How did they get these? How did they bring the ship all the way to shore? How'd they trap the thing? This is a barge that just got wrecked. I'm not seeing anything that would bring the ship in. Unless they just shot it full of holes. I saw movement back here. Oh, it's just a burning turret. Never mind. Just me being paranoid. Well, all hands lost. Whoa, they had a mini nuke in here. Sorry, gonna have to drop it, unfortunately. I'm not even gonna let Nick carry it. I don't use this stuff. There we are. Nick? Huh. Are these the storage drives? More storage drives. There's more inside. That's a weird configuration for a storage drive, but...
Can't pick this.
Victoria's trunk. Who's Victoria?
Hey,
What's the plan?
There's more going on than meets the eye. I've got to have a look around. See who this Victoria is. Maybe the trappers got her. And unfortunately, from my given experience, they may have eaten her. I'm hoping I don't have to start delving into each of their stomachs to pull out a key. I may have performed a bit of impromptu brain surgery using lasers, but gastrointestinal surgery is not what I signed up for. I mean, I'll still do it if that's what it takes, but I'm gonna be all disgusted and weirded out. Oh! Come on! You were brave. You didn't care to run when you see someone with a bunch of power armor with a ripper standing right next to you. Stupid, but brave. Oh, there's another one. There you are. Where are you? Another one. Oh, that takes care of them. But are there any more around? This was a major settlement for them. At least it certainly looks that way. I suppose if you're gonna have to go on guard duty, you might as well do it in comfort. It explains how they spotted the barge before it came in. Still doesn't explain how they managed to drive it to the shore. Did they just swim out and board them like pirates? I got no idea. I recovered the drives, at least. That's what matters. Everything else here is just a bonus. Still looking around for this Victoria. I'm seeing nothing that gives me a story here. No holotapes, no journals, nothing. I'm just looking around blindly. Ah, another ham radio. Anything in here? Does not appear to be anything. Just a normal empty shed. At least it looks that way. That could change. That could very well change. Depending on the information I find. Take this, take this, take this. Take that. Ah, and a cat bowl. Guessing the kitty has gone off a long time ago. What is that? That has got to be an after-war construction. Just look at how shoddy it is. And someone just put out a lawn chair, propped a skeleton on it with a drink and a lantern. People do weird things when they're bored. Oh, power armor station. Most excellent. Not gonna make use of it, however. I'm not that badly damaged. Already did my repairs before I came here. Still doesn't tell me anything about how they got the ship. Or the why. I suppose the why is that they were coming close enough, and that is probably all they needed. That seems to be their MO. Doesn't explain how, though. Yep, sorry for interrupting your nap. Just go to sleep forever. We'll leave you be. Okay, I'm looking around this place. to the best of my ability, and I still have yet to see anything that tells me a story beyond what I can cook up on my own. And it just looks to be that simple. They've cornered the ship, they set it on fire, brought it to shore, and ate the passengers. That's the long and short of it, unfortunately. Maybe if I found a bunch of skeletons, and one of them had the name Victoria labeled on them, that would make things so much simpler for me. But no! Here's the trunk. But I need the key. You're not Victoria, are you? Maybe the Victoria that I'm looking for jumped overboard, but drowned. And she's somewhere underneath this burning petroleum. How long has this been here, anyway?
Green suntan, I suggest we get a move on.
How long ago was this? How long has this fire been burning? You know what? Never mind. I spent enough time here. It's time to get back to Acadia and report in. I got your drives, but unfortunately your whole crew got slaughtered. Good news is, I found the people responsible and they're all dead. So don't expect a repeat performance of that. Yeah, I can't find anything else. That is kind of weird. Alright, time to leave. Time to leave. Okay, when... And it's already morning, too. Oh, I'm gonna get something to eat. You know what? I think I'm gonna put an end to the episode here. When we come back, I'll have eaten, drunk something, and gotten back to Acadia. Tell them the bad news. And the good news. The all-around news. Until then, I hope I have entertained you. Farewell.